Be frugal. Frugality is not just financially sound, it is environmentally sound. When a person is extremely frugal, they tend to waste less. My grandmother kept every piece of string from every parcel she received, and every bag from shopping. She didn't do it because she was a crazed hoarder, she did it because she knew she would eventually have a use for those things, and when that time came, she wouldn't need to buy them. Being frugal can be hugely enjoyable, and the amount of money you can save just by being a little cautious with each expenditure can be astronomical. It is not for no good reason that the old adage arose, "A penny saved is a penny earned." Use coupons. In the book The Millionaire Next Door, The Surprising Secrets of America's Wealthy, which I can't recommend enough, a number of millionaires were studied to determine their habits. Almost all of the men surveyed stated that they spent more time clipping coupons than they did shopping. It was a very common feature of the rich that at least one of the partners in the relationship was extremely mindful of overspending. We may not all get to feature on the reality program Extreme Couponing, but we can definitely do our bit to get the best price for the things we actually need. Note how I said, actually need? A key difference between the rich and the stars of the reality TV show is that the rich use coupons for things they typically need or buy for their family, while the extreme couponers are chasing savings whether they need a thing or not, which, in case it isn't obvious, is not saving at all. Couponing is a great habit of the rich, extreme couponing the mentally unstable. Budget. All rich people keep a budget. And all rich people stick to it. Keeping a budget is essential, particularly these days as prices seem to be rising faster than the central bankers can print new money to enrich themselves and their friends. The most important part of a budget is honesty. You must be honest with yourself up front and make sure you factor in every dime and dollar you spend. Rich people will pore over their budget for hours, much like the old nursery rhyme king counting all his money in his counting house. This is necessary to ensure that diversions from the budget are accounted for. You could almost say that there is a correlation between how much time you spend on your budget and how wealthy you will get. Invest in tangibles. Once the rich become dollar rich, they also do something that most of us, including the new rich, don't do. They invest a portion of their money in tangible goods that enrich their lives in more than just monetary ways. They will buy art, because they love the painting. They will buy fine wine, because they love to drink it. They will buy bullion, and they will buy antiques. Obviously there is a financial benefit to owning those things as they will often increase in value over time, but they have one other characteristic that is perhaps the most important: they are hard to sell. When you have $1,000 in cash sitting in front of you, it is very easy to spend it on a whim. Not so when your $1,000 is tied up in a bottle of Chateauneuf du Papa. The need to sell your goods to free up the cash gives you the time needed to make a more reasoned decision on whether you really want the $1,000 trinket you are lusting for. Don't look rich. Far and away the most significant aspect of the lives of the truly wealthy is that no one can tell they are rich. They are the regular folk living next door, driving an old car, and working as many hours as you are. On the other hand, the guy up the road with the luxury lifestyle that everyone wants to emulate is probably cash poor and miserable. And don't forget, while you are busy trying to keep up with the Joneses are busy trying to keep up with the Smiths. Break the cycle today. Start focusing on the best parts of your life, the parts of your life that make living worthwhile. But most importantly, follow your passion. At the end of the path down which your passion takes you is the true pot of gold, happiness.